Welcome back, guys, to Weebs Closet. My name is Nekko.
I'm Jake.
And today we're watching Vinland Saga episode 13, what we think may be the new arc. Child of a Hero. Yeah, we had that whole interaction. We kind of see, again, that like it seems like Kanute doesn't have a voice of his own. So it will be interesting to see if we ever get to see his growth. It seems like, I mean, by the title, which I lost my mouse, Child of a Hero, makes me think that this is going to be a backstory episode.
On who do you think?
I think it's going to be Kanute. Like, at this point, we need some answers as to who the fuck he is and why he's important besides being the prince, you know? And why keep him a mystery on how he looks, too? Because if he was just a female-looking man from the get-go, then they should have just showed it, right? There has to be more to that than that they're letting on, you know.
Let's just go.
Let's just go.
Press play.
Alrighty, guys. Check our Twitter. Check our Twitch. Check our Patreon. We got uncuts.
Just press play. No, go.
Check our Patreon. We got uncuts for this show over there. We also got timeless exclusives for different other shows. So you might want to check it. It's like 4 different shows. So check it. And also we do have 1 week early access. This is actually over there. So you might want to go and be 1 week ahead with us. We got uncut movies once a month, and as well bi-weekly podcast.
Oh God, use your face.
I don't have a face.
Oh, okay.
And for people in this tier, they get shout-outs.
Shout-outs. Chris Uhas, Logan Bogum, David Salazar, Piper Clark, Hunter Chilas, Orsi, Raymond Vaughn, Super Monoman, Nico G, Margie Micah, Spain Ass.
Discombobulate. So yeah, thank you guys over there in Patreon, and thank you guys on YouTube. By all means, like, comment, share, and subscribe. And let's start the show before I break this mouse anymore. In 3, wait a second. Wait a second. Let's record this.
Oh, okay.
All right. 3, 2, 1, go. The sink and swim. God, we might get a new intro soon.
Let's see. Yeah. So I guess you're right.
Oh wait, no, is this Askeladd?
Oh. Yeah, because that could be Lydia right there.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, here we go.
Ooh.
I've heard this song actually a couple times.
Ooh, that's major foreshadowing.
Oh shit, he looks a little bit older there. Oh my god.
Oh yeah, I forgot. We haven't seen Bjorn go crazy. Funny enough, I think this is in the old intro. This fight right here.
Yeah. Ah! Okay, Mike. Hold up. This right here. Canute. Gotta stop saying Canute.
Kanute.
世の大事な息子だ。状況が分かり次第すぐに伝えよ。はっ。俺見たことか。言わんこっちゃない。
See, like here he's so worried, and then the intro it looked like they had a more stern face.
絶対に手を出すな。ブリケイニオグのご使者よ。帰国の歓迎はちと手洗いな。
Wait, where's the other guy?
It's a Viking, not a barbarian. It's different. What an unfortunate name. Acer. We got Thor's the Troll, Thorkel the Tall, and Acer the Asshole. Yeah, true.
はったり聞かせて話し合いを有利に進めようって腹じゃねえの。悪鬼どもの王といえど世継ぎは可愛かろう。ヤギも狼の皮をかぶらねば草もはめぬ時代です。
Also, we didn't see Ilva or Helga in the intro.
Good point.
Forgot to point that out.
こちらにおわすお方こそデンマーク国王スベン陛下のご子息。
Put on blast.
His biggest fear of all, public speaking.
何でもいいんですよ。似てくるぞとかなんとか。あなたが言えば奴ら金玉縮み上がって道を譲るでしょう。
Oh shit.
殿下、
That's the last thing you want to happen.
何？たとえお若くとも一国の王子、果たすべき責任がございます。
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm so surprised that they haven't like
王子殿下の御ために動いてい
trained
るの
them
です
for this.
だから無用の喧嘩にならねえように場を収めてくれっつってんでしょうが。王宮は親子兄弟が相食らう狐の巣だ。病がちだった殿下がその中を生き延びるのにどれほど苦労なさったか。それでも次々貴様らのような奴腹が殿下を利用せんとすり寄ってくる。クヌート王子は何と言っておる。その場で待て。奴らの大将と話しつけてくっからよ。
Okay, we get to sit down. Okay.
お言葉ごもっともです。殿下もどうかご容赦くださいませ。
Wimp. Just shit talk him.
お前本当に俺とためか。
There you go.
I don't know if that's helping his,
Damn nerd.
Yeah.
ひな鳥もいつかは巣立つということを知らんな。
Good to know that Thorfinn hasn't changed at all from being, like Thorfinn still has that chip on his shoulder that he had when he was a kid.
Yeah.
まずはひなを巣立たせることか。はあ、心得ております。
See, but that's. I mean, I've seen a lot of different shows that try to depict how the old regiment went, like different castles and whatnot with kingdoms. And they usually had the boys that are gonna turn into kings already fighting, already learning strategy from as a kid. So that's why I'm so surprised that this kid turned out the way that he turned out.
もっとだ。その5倍離れろ。話はついてると聞いたんだが。
書簡で突然領内の通行許可と兵糧を求められてもね。
俺の提示する見返りの内容によっちゃ戦闘になることもあり得るかね、アッサー殿。
そういじめんでくれよ。
Like, hey, I could have made it more enticing, bro. You fucked up.
アシュラッドだよ。ウェールズの言葉を話せるなんて知らなかった。
嘘にしては。
直系のリディア様の子だ。このアシェラッドには我らローマンケルトの偉大なる指導者の血が受け継がれている。
Okay.
ウェールズとデーンの根血だ。父オラフはかつてウェールズ沿岸を略奪し、
貴殿がアルトリウス公の子孫だと。
Torius.
アルトリウス。
I like that they're like
516
making more stronger characters or whatever, kind of like Thor's and Thorkel. We got now this guy right here,
ブリ
Artorias.
タニアに平和をもたらした。後世に語り継がれ、アーサー王伝説の原型になったとされる人物である。隙のない人だったよ。
おいたわしい。それにしても偉大なる決闘最後の一人がデーエンジンとの根血とは。
あのボンボンを次のデンマーク王に仕立て上げれば、俺も国政の要職につける。ウェールズへの不可侵条約を結ばせることすらできる。
You know what would suck though? If Thorfinn actually wins the duel.
恐れ入った。なんと大胆な。よくもそんな大風呂敷を。
I feel like that's what they're setting up.
俺はデンジンが嫌いだ。この国を通行する間、連中の捕虜になったふりをするだけです。信頼か。こいつは別です。クソガキめ。
勘違いするなとんがり。
よし、宣言再開。石投げてみるか。やめろバカ。てムカつくやつらだぜ。心中扱いか俺ら。見てんじゃねえぞタコが。
見てんじゃねえよお姫様
Princess.
言いてえことはてめえの口で言えや
I'm expecting Armin voice.
僕は王子だ。そなたたちとは違うのだ。
It's funny because he still sounds more manly than sub Armin.
Yeah. Everybody just like, wait.
深い
Character development.
できるわけがない。
そこそこマシな言い訳言うじゃねえか
この無礼者。初めてだ。今まで僕にこんな態度を取る者などいなかった。
ならいい経験じゃねえかわめくんじゃねえよ座ってろ
わめいてなどおらぬ。僕は自分の発言の正しさを主張しているだけだ。
わし以外の者と話されるとは
All right, so at least we got the interaction that I was hoping for.
雪。
もっと早く進めんのか。このままでは雪に振り込められるぞ。うるせえな。マーシア伯領の北端を横断して
I thought that said Murica for a
I
second.
legitimately thought it was a miracle.
敵の領地を進むというのか。ウェールズの山の中で雪に振り込められたら。野郎ども、方向転換だ。ぐずぐずするな。アシュラッドの判断に間違いはねえ。
Such an, again, like, we're definitely slowing down.
Definitely.
We're definitely slowing down. I'm not disliking it though. Especially now that we got that little interaction between Canute and
Canute and Thorfinn,
yeah, Thorfinn.
It's not so much that I'm like saying I need a plot twist right now, but I just need a break in the setup. I need a break in the setup. We are literally traveling alongside our characters at the speed that they are traveling. We have gone through so many countries that I feel like I've been on horseback for about 14 days going all the way across England. And is it with interesting characters? Yes. But here's a good example. We got introduced to some backstory on Askeladd, and that was kind of it. Like, there was no rhyme or reason. It was just like, he's mixed with these two bloodlines. That's super important. He can kind of blend in with this group. He's from this really good bloodline. His father, did an expedition to, conquer Wales. Okay. Like, is there, anything interesting that happened in your backstory? Or are you just, related to really cool people and you're just going to tell me about it? And so it's like, okay, Askeladd, continues to be a really cool character. I'd say, my favorite moment from this episode was Canute and Thorfinn talking. And it's because, I think the only reason he really talked back is, I guess Canute's never heard anything like that before out of anyone.
What do you mean?
He kind of...
somebody talking down to him?
Yeah, calling him princess and whatnot.
Yeah.
And so, do I think he would respond like that to anyone? I don't think so.
I think it was because he was somebody of his own age.
Of his age, yeah. And so, that was
what
sort of
triggered
interesting. Yeah, and I think that them look at 2 episodes ago. Dorkel was basically okay, we're going to the king, they're going to the king.
We're gonna meet.
Big, triangular battle almost. And then now, that's not happening because we got this Treaty of Non-Aggression going on. And we're training the prince, and Thorfinn's gonna, I guess, be involved in all of this.
Yeah.
So we kind of built up this whole story arc, and now we're going to, instead of that coming to fruition,
yeah, we put it on hold.
We're going to training right now.
Yeah.
And after we've just experienced 4 really slow episodes, it's we were on the cusp. I never came, and now I have blue balls now, and I
get it. I really don't want them to continue this route because, and you're right. We were building up for 2 whole episodes that we were gonna fight Thorkel, and it didn't happen. And again, we were gonna meet up with the king of Sweden, whatever the thing is, Sweden. Fuck. You know who it is.
Sweden or whatever, yeah.
Yeah, and then with that, like you said, we were gonna have the 3-way battle or whatever, and putting it on hold to the training session. If the training doesn't happen like a quick montage type of thing, it will drag. Because this guy has a lot to learn. Canute. Not only does he need to like talk back, which he's finally doing it, but he's only doing it with a kid. Granted, we saw him signing a paperwork and whatever, so he's doing adult stuff. You know, he's buying his house, getting taxes done. He seems to be wearing a sword. I want to assume that he knows to a degree how to fight, not necessarily properly, but he knows how to wield a sword.
If you want my opinion, that is a bluff mechanism, right?
I think so too. But I want to assume that he at least, after seeing so many people die in front of him while being a kid, that he at least picked up something from that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It can still be really good. I like that idea you introduced with Askeladd maybe dying, like to Thorfinn, at a really like inopportune time.
Yeah,
that would make things really interesting. But the thing is, we haven't gotten like what I want out of Askeladd yet. Like now they're starting to set up stuff with like his backstory and everything, and like I don't think they would have shown that flashback if that story beat wasn't super important. And so we got to explore more of that before that happens. But how much training do we have to go through to get that? And
and after how many episodes are we gonna go back to the backstory or the flashback of this guy?
I don't want anyone to think I think it's bad personally, because I guess I'm just like impressed with Wit that they had the balls to think that somebody would watch this week to week. If I had to watch this week to week, I would pull my fucking hair out.
Because you were saying like, oh, okay, cool. You introduce all these things of Askeladd, and you have to like show us all this like what a 3-minute session of like the flashback. If it's only to tell that he's of a certain descendants, why just not say it?
Yeah.
Like there has to be a reason as to why they showed it. But don't also blue ball us by just like cutting it there and not having anything else.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't dislike it because I'm trusting that the show is gonna flesh everything out a lot more. But it just feels like they're not gonna, like it feels like they're not gonna, and I think that's why. Like, does it?
Please,
just
please
in the experience of like the show so far, it's just like we're always introducing new things,
and then they skip it, skip over it,
and
to the next thing.
But it's still like good. That's the weird thing. It's just like I don't know. It's
definitely a show. Like we were saying this, I think about Ruby as well, where it's something that we just need to binge. No, you were saying about My Hero. And
I think My Hero and Ruby.
Yeah, Ruby had that problem, and or at least that situation in Volume 4. Let's see if you think the same way of Volume 5. But yeah,
so far, I don't want to talk about Ruby, but Volume 5 is like I'm really liking it.
So let's see, guys. Hopefully the next ones give us what we want. If not, fuck Vinland Saga. Nah, fuck it. I'm actually enjoying it.
Yeah.
And actually, that new intro, surprisingly good. Like you said, like the song itself didn't hit as hard, but I did like the visuals were pretty good.
Really good. Yeah.
Alrighty, guys. Well, hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you in the next one. Hope you guys enjoyed another Weebs Closet reaction. A special thanks to our Patreons. We appreciate your extra support to keep this channel going. Be sure to hit that like button, leave a comment down below, and subscribe to stay up to date with our latest videos. See you in the next one.